Hey, folks, welcome to Speak Anyway, tip number 7, body language, part 1. Zoom has entirely changed the game. Body language, gestures, whatever you want to call it, they're important. It's important how you use them, it's important why you use them. And now on Zoom, it's even more important how you use them. Let's go back to why we use them. We use them to emphasize a point. See, and right there, that goes to how you use them. Because of the way my camera is and where I'm sitting, I really need to be over here. Turn my chair, then I'm looking at you, and I can say how you use them. But even then, see, I'm off camera. So I need to know where my hands are going to be when I actually use a gesture. Okay. Don't want to be pointing at you. See, pointing. There you go. You got to know where your banners are. If you're going to do banners on some video, you should be doing something more like that or something. Oh, see, it's tough. It's tough. Doing gestures on Zoom is one of the more difficult things to do. Now, if you center yourself, if you choose not to use a background like I'm using, you don't have quite the issues. So I do recommend you do that or really train yourself to understand whatever space you have. Now I'm sitting down. Part 2 is going to be me standing up, which means I'm going to have to wear jeans or something because I'm just wearing gym shorts. That's my Zoom life. That's my work life. Let's talk about why. Why do you use gestures? Because you want to emphasize certain points. You want to give people a sense of motion occasionally. If you're going somewhere, if you're diving off a diving board, if you're running around, if you're driving, different things like that. You want to be careful, make sure that they're natural and not planned. Oh, I'm driving, yeah, or climbing that mountain. Yeah, you want it to be something authentic, something you just naturally do. Or if you are going to do something that is specifically demonstrative, it needs to be planned to coincide exactly with what you're doing. You want to do, I was climbing a mountain. No, you want to go, no, finally I was climbing that mountain. Even that can be a little bit over the top, huh? No pun intended. Think about why you want to do a gesture and think, is it really that effective? Is it that necessary? Think about how you move your hands. For me, most time I just keep my hands down. This is going to be a little bit different when we start standing up. But in Zoom, a lot of your gestures are going to be even more movement oriented. I can move forward. I can move to the side, try to be different people or have different times. Of course, if you do that, you can end up out of focus like I just did. So be careful. You got to know your camera as well. Zoom's a whole different animal. Sometimes it's unpredictable. Sometimes your equipment is unpredictable. So test it. Always test everything you're doing. Everything you're doing, but especially gestures. All right, we'll see you tomorrow, and I hope to be standing up. Until then, go out, speak anyway.